Hey, what's up guys? This is the Average A, and I make completely average gameplay videos of Black Ops most of the time, right now. And I put them on the internet for you guys to watch again, subscribe, rate, and comment on. Right? So today I have a game of Domination on, this is called Firing Range, I think. And I've got a few things to talk about throughout the course of the video, just so you don't get bored. Just for reference, I may try something like bonus games, where I may just put text up on there, hilarious text, and I may try that. But for now, I'm going to stick with commentating, because I just got a new mic. No, I didn't get a new mic, I got one from my friend, as I get this pro death. So, I want to talk about the quickscoping in this game, or rather the lack thereof. I think that nerfing the sniper rifles in this game was a really, really stupid thing to do, because if you looked at a quickscoper's KD, like if you looked at Hutch's KD, he was a good quickscoper, or Optic, or Small Beans, and it was really overpowered, you would see it in the comments. Not the comments. What am I talking about? I'm thinking of YouTube. You would see it in the KD if it was overpowered, and you know that's just not the case, because Small Beans is a consistent quickscoper. He's a good player, but he has the same KD as Hutch, and it's both 2.5. If he was running around with the God gun of Call of Duty 4 or 6 rather, Call of Duty 6, Modern Warfare 2, he would have a 3.5 KD, and it would just be fucking rapage. And that's what I think is just more of the problem with their decision to nerf the quickscoping of the sniper rifles in general. I mean, sure, I'll snipe occasionally, but it's just harder. It's not as fun as it was in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I put up a peritage, and that was really fun to make, even though I went negative. It was very fun to make. And Treyarch, although I love this game to death, and I've logged a fucking retarded amount of hours into it, I've logged a day into it, and I've gotten to level, first prestige, level 21. And that's only from playing the weekends. I don't play on the weekdays because I need to get my homework done, and for various reasons. If you notice in the kill streak, I don't use the Huey until the next life. That's because I didn't notice, because I was already too into the kill streak. Random fact of the day. But, yeah. Alright, I just completely lost my train of thought, so I'm going to move on. Next to the word noob, which was, it's a really annoying word for me, because getting called a noob is, well, it's a bad thing for anyone, but get called a noob, it's basically like a punch in the gut. Like, it's not a fun thing to be called, because you're basically saying you suck at this game. Noob. It's like, and I think to an extent the word noob in this game has been really toned down, because the grenade launchers are so ineffective in this game that was the most thing that you would call somebody a noob for. And I think in Call of Duty 4, if you hard-scoped, you were considered a noob, which I think was the most retarded thing in the fucking world. Because other than that peritage, I did do a considerable amount of hard-scoping. Like, I didn't snipe. I would stay in one place for like 10 seconds and I would hard-scope. But that was it. I would move on. I would still quick-scope while trying to get to a new spot, but I was still a sniper. I wasn't, you know, I'm not Hutch and I'm not Small Beans, you know? I'm average. I'm Average A, you know? I'm an average player who's just putting shit up on YouTube for people to tell their friends about. Alright, tell me in the comments if you want me to stop talking to you and just give you some a montage or a text-based video. If you want to see what a text-based video would look like, look up Boner's Games and look up one of his videos. They're usually pretty funny with all the text and everything. Alright, I lost my train of thought again, so I'm going to move on. Yeah, I got it back again. Never mind. So the word noob is just, oh my god, I'm fucking hopeless at this. But the word noob is just really, I don't call anybody noob online, and I don't call anyone faggot or gay or anything. You know, just because I don't want to be immature, and I'm not a fucking 12-year-old who shouldn't be playing this damn game. Get off of it. You can still watch my videos if you're 12 or 13, but if you don't play the damn game, you're not allowed. Go play Little Big Planet. Alright? Alright, next, is overpowered guns, or considered overpowered by my friends. The AK-74U and the FAMAS are two great examples, and I think that overpowered is really it's not overpowered anymore, because overpowered, it's not really, because the FAMAS at range, the FAMAS can be at short range, the FAMAS can be countered by an SMG or a shotty, if so be you a mind, and at long range the AK-74U can be countered with a FAMAS or an LMG or a sniper rifle even. So I don't really consider those two overpowered guns. I mean, it'll fucking rape at close range, the 74U, but it won't succeed as well in close quarters combat, which is why I don't consider if you kill me with an AK-74U, I'm not going to be like, oh, that guy's a fucking noob. No, I'm going to be fine with it, and I'm going to try to come back and kill you, because, you know, I want the payback points, but I'm not going to say, oh, you're a noob, I hate you. And I think that that's really what people should do, is just take in this perspective that if this guy killed you at close range with a 74U, then close range with 74U, just lost my train of thought again, that you should just pull out an assault rifle, take a step back, and shoot him in the face from there. And that's really my take on overpowered. It's not really overpowered, and I don't really consider any guns in this game overpowered. I mean, it's not like the UMP in Modern Warfare 2, or the SPAS, or the AA-12 with extended mags, or the Magnums. You know, the Pythons, they are Magnums at close range, but you know, they've nerfed them completely at distance, and that, I think, is just really awesome. The last thing I'm going to talk about is prestiging, which I found a bit weird, because the level cap is 50, which is why I was able to hit, and it's a lot easier to prestige. Like, there was only the level cap in Call of Duty 4, if you remember, was 55, but it was a lot harder to get up there because there wasn't all this bonus for headshots and paybacks and all this shit, and it was a lot harder. It was a lot harder to prestige up, and this time they put, not only is the level cap 50, but it's so much easier just to prestige upwards. Get up there already. I've only logged a day, and I've gotten prestige already, and I've gotten back up to level 20. So I have most of my guns. I mean, I don't have the Galil, which I use, and I don't have the Commando, and I don't have the AK, but I have the 74U, but not the 47. And I think it's a better system, and it would have been terrible if they had only left it 10. I think it was a really good idea by Treyarch to put in 15 as the prestige cap, and to leave it at 10 would have just been stupid, because the level cap, if the level cap is 50 and it's this easy to level up, people would be hitting the 10th prestige really soon. I mean, give me, you know, 3 months and I'll probably get up to. I won't be playing the game as much as I did this weekend, because I don't want to get obsessive, and I don't like to overplay my games, but I am definitely gonna hit what was at first probably considered the level cap much sooner than any of the previous games would. Modern Warfare 2's level cap was 70, and that was really that wasn't surprising, but it was just harder to prestige than the previous games, just because the level cap was so high. And the level cap being so low and there being 5 more levels to obtain, I think was actually a really, really good idea by Treyarch, as well as just this game overall. I think it's right up there with Call of Duty 2. I think it's not quite. I'm not sure which is best. I'm not going to call it a tie. I'm going to leave for you guys to decide. You know, put that in the comments section. Tell me which is better. I don't care which. I don't care what you say, but they're right up there with each other, and I think that it deserves to be brought up in any gaming conversation. So that's what I'm going to leave you with, as this video is going to wrap up here. Theater mode. Thank you, Theater mode. I love you guys so much for Theater mode, so I don't have to record all the time. You know, get a good game, get some theater mode going, and record that. So there's my stats for the game. I usually get more captures, so don't worry. Till then, the Average A signing off.